You're good to go.
Good evening, world. Thanks again for tuning into our podcast,
Closet Conversations.
We are live inside of Podcast Detroit's new downtown studio, and we are hosts,
I'm Berkeley.
and I'm Chrissy Mack. We are talking entrepreneurship.
Yay, entrepreneurship. Tonight's guests include the newly elected Tiffany Tilley. Congrats to you, boo.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Gaining a seat within the State Board of Education. She'll talk more about that. Next, we have Bernard Bentley, the owner and designer of Love Life Swagger, whose showroom is located in lovely downtown Detroit. We are thrilled to have a chef, y'all. Not just a regular culinary artist, but this young lady focuses on a paleo primal lifestyle. I have no idea what that is, but she will explain. She is the paleo princess, Lady Terrell. And lastly, we are waiting on, she will be coming in any second, the owner of Top Shelf Bartini, yes, the mobile bartenders, Ricky Barnett, so she can bless us with her presence. And we got some red sangria and white sangria mixing, y'all. So let's dive in and inspire.
Yes.
First, we want to congratulate you again, Tiffany Tilley.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Tiffany, I can just say that she's like a super hard worker. She's been going at this political game for a minute, and it's an awesome and amazing blessing just to see her, achieve a seat. And she is a difference, and, she'll tell you a little bit more about the seat on the State Board of Education.
Before I do that, I remember when you wouldn't vote.
I didn't. I'm like, my vote does not count. Like, what's really going to happen? Like, please.
Wow.
I tried to get you to vote for years, and thank God you finally came around. It wasn't
Amen.
me, though. It
Nice.
was Obama.
Okay.
Hey, Obama.
Hey,
President
Obama.
Obama. I voted.
Nice.
So what is the State Board of Education for those of us that don't know?
Well, the State Board of Education is the body that's over K through 12 in Michigan, as well as some of the colleges and universities. The most important thing that we're about to embark on is hiring a new superintendent. And that person will implement all of the policies in all of the schools statewide. So it's very important. Right now, the current board is 4 Democrats and 4 Republicans. So with the blue wave that came to Michigan, we changed the demographic of the board. And so now it's 6 Democrats and 2 Republicans.
All right now.
Nice.
Which we're
Nice.
so excited about that because we want to make sure that the superintendent has the values that we have and that really cares about our children.
I love it. I'm
Excellent.
Justly is for the kids. Berkeley is for the kids. Love the kids. So do you have any like entrepreneurial spirit? I know that you were into real estate. Tell us a little bit about that.
I do. I'm an MBA, so I have a business background just with my education, but I've had a marketing company and I'm a realtor, so I do real estate. I used to work in real estate development, so the real estate development firm that I worked for actually was over the development of the new stadium, the Little Caesars Arena.
Okay.
And I also represented the largest affordable houser in Michigan, helped $9.9 million go into Pontiac last year to renovate a couple of the communities up there. And, I've been able to do financial analysis and recommendations on multi-million-dollar entities.
Okay.
And I've been able to help the average everyday person acquire a home, which is awesome as well.
Absolutely.
Wow. You've been really busy
Yes.
in a good way.
Yeah, God is good. God is good.
Absolutely. Yes, he is. Sweet. Do you have any inspiration? Like, what inspired you to like run for political office?
Wanting to make a change, and that's so cliche, but before Obama started saying it, I wanted to make a change. I believe I'm a change agent.
Okay.
Wanting to make a difference in my community and wanting to help people. I've been through so much in my life, and just wanted to it's kind of corny, but just kind of wanted to hug the world and not wanting other people to go through some of the things that I went through. So, and then also I've worked in the schools, I've worked with the babies, which you know, and got a chance to see what they go through in their everyday lives. You know, I've had babies that couldn't read, babies that behavior was so bad because they couldn't read, and being able to work with one child specifically, and her behavior totally changing because she got one-on-one attention from me.
Okay.
And knowing that working with her, helping her to read, helping her with some of the personal issues that she was going through in her life, maybe that changed the course of her life forever. And not only her life, when you touch somebody's life and you change that person's life, you can change generations.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yep. I
Okay.
agree. Well, yay. We thank you for that.
Thank you.
Next, we have Lady Terrell, the
Lady
Paleo
Terrell.
Princess.
Nice.
Talking to the mic. Is she good? Okay.
Okay.
So, Lady Terrell, I mean, what is paleo? What is paleo primal? Like, what is it?
Okay, basically paleo is short for Paleolithic diet, which means the caveman diet. The way that humans ate before civilization, before they started mass production of food. So
Okay.
my foods are grain-free, gluten-free, soy-free, non-GMO, non-processed, and I don't use any refined sugars in my meal. Now, the difference between paleo and primo, with the primal diet, you are allowed dairy, which paleo does not. They do like a lot of coconut milk, different things like that. On a primal diet, you allow grass-fed dairies and dark chocolate and wine, which I love.
Yay,
so
dark chocolate
that's
and
why
wine.
I went
Okay.
with that, and they don't bother me. So that's the difference between the two. And I just basically recreate gourmet meals using all natural ingredients.
So
Nice.
so what's the difference in like what your ingredients are versus like organic?
They're just more natural. They don't go through the process.
Okay.
So like I don't use like white flour or wheat flour. I use like almond flour, tapioca flour, coconut
wow.
flour, different things that come from the earth, which are more natural.
Right. Okay. So is it sort of like people that would possibly like eat the food that you make? Is it kind of like vegan?
No, we're totally different from vegan.
Okay.
Like vegans and vegetarians, like they consume grains, beans, different things like that. We do not. And
Okay.
the reason for that, because like for me personally, I suffer from sarcoidosis. So grains contribute to like inflammation. So that's the reason I don't eat that. And most people that eat a paleo primal diet or keto doesn't consume those ingredients.
Okay.
So, your lifestyle, the paleo lifestyle or diet that can enhance people's lives that may be affected with autoimmune disease?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's cool. How were you, like, exposed to that? Because, I mean, most black people, I'm a
Right,
black
how
girl
did you
that's
get
like,
started?
I've never
I
heard
got
of it.
diagnosed with sarcoidosis. That's what made me venture off and try to find different remedies, I guess, to help myself as far as being on medication. Like last year, the doctors put me on prednisone, and I gained weight. And like,
Okay.
since I've been off of the prednisone, I lost over 20 pounds.
Okay.
And
So you said it's sarcoidosis?
sarcoidosis.
What is it? What exactly is that?
Sarcoidosis is an autoimmune disease that attacks your body.
Okay.
So it's similar to like rheumatoid arthritis, like it can cripple you, different
okay.
things like that. And I found that a lot of that comes from the foods that we consume.
We're consuming.
You know, like it's been times that my arm been stuck in a, like in a position I couldn't move, and it's because something that I ate. And I can see like with people who have arthritis, who are crippling, whatever.
Right.
If you're steady and packing that food in your body, and it's never getting no let up, or it's not getting no any let up, it's going to stay like that, and that's how people become crippled, like with rheumatoid arthritis on their hands and arms and different things like that affect their joints because they don't know. They're not educated on what foods can do to their bodies.
Okay.
I like that you used the word educated because that was my next thing. Like, how do you plan? I know you have like tons of goals, restaurant, and you're going to be at, what is the showcase downtown?
Noel nights.
Noel
on
night.
December the 1st, I'll be selling paleo desserts.
Nice. So this is a healthy dessert, y'all. Like, you can come and
Nice.
indulge and eat
Nice
like
and
20 of
healthy.
them like me and be like, hey, I'm
But
cool.
you know what, I'm going to say that too,
Okay.
because that's a lot of people think too when they think something is more healthier, I can eat a lot. It still has carbs. So if
Okay.
you eat a lot, you still can gain weight.
Right.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it won't affect you like far as making you hurt if you have a autoimmune deficiency.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of I know my friends especially don't know, all of these different new diseases and stuff that are coming. And yeah, changing your diet, can, assist with that. So when you talk about education, again, like how do you plan to educate? Because again, like I didn't know anything about a paleo diet until,
I
you
didn't
started
either.
venture into it. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like this stuff, I hate to say it, like, white people kind of know about. So to be a black person and sorry, Dave.
I don't know about a lot of things.
Are you familiar with the paleo primal diet?
Actually, I am, but just because a friend of mine does it.
Okay.
And it's,
Okay.
as you said,
And it's
similar
almost
to
like the whole
keto, right?
vegan CrossFit thing. If you wait 5 minutes,
my
she
friend
tells
is
you
on
all
that.
about it.
Well, with the keto diet, it's quite similar, but with the keto diet, that's more like, to me, in my opinion, like a diet. You eat a certain amount of different foods that are allowed in, I guess, like paleo. You eat a certain amount of foods a day.
Okay.
As far as paleo, you can eat however much you want to eat, but it got to be like just all natural foods.
Okay. So with comparison to the two, which one do you think is more beneficial to?
I think that the paleo and primal diet is more realistic.
Okay.
And I think that's like when people go on diets, that's why like paleo primal is a lifestyle change.
Okay.
This is where you're going to eat forever. Like if you're going to like a diet, a lot of time when people go on diets, they eat it for a certain amount of time and then they go back into their own ways, and then you get back the same results, like what put you in a cramp in the first place.
Okay. Gotcha.
So your plans to educate, maybe I missed that part. I was indulging in
my
a little
plans
bit of white
actually
wine.
to do demonstrations, seminars, cooking shows, just constantly just educating people on what it is, just so they can know how foods really affect their bodies.
Exactly. Okay. Very
Nice.
interesting.
I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Who do we have over there on his phone? Mr. Bernard Bentley of Love Life Swagger. What is Love Life Swagger? I mean, that jacket is definitely swagged out, I will say.
Welcome to
Thank
our
you.
show.
Thank you. Love Life Swagger is it's a lifestyle brand, clothing, showroom, way of life, mantra. It's a lot. We have a showroom downtown Detroit at Gratiot. We've been there almost a half a decade. It'll be 4 years on Thanksgiving.
Congratulations.
sweet. Hey.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yes.
So, yeah, 4 years of being in business, downtown at least. And right now we're going through like a makeover, a whole new makeover of like products. We like have partnered with a new manufacturer in Pakistan that's like
Nice.
helping us redevelop the brand
Okay.
and make some other products like, dress shirts, blazers, leather jackets, and things of that sort.
Okay, so
The
more of a
products-
casual versus street.
Yeah, like
urban.
Yeah, more of like a luxury street art. It's still going to be like urban, but it's just more going to be a little bit more luxury with it.
Sweet.
So, like we're doing some satin dress shirts with gold buttons.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like
That sounds
Right.
nice. That sounds real
We're
nice.
kind of like taking like the whole Fendi Versace road and like kind of combining like luxury items with street items.
I love it.
Okay.
I
So, yeah,
love
but
it.
Luxury versus street, or
Yep.
luxury meets
Mixed with
street.
street.
Exactly.
There you go.
I
So like
love
if you
it.
look at some of the
Like
new
that.
campaigns with like Fendi, they merged with Fila. If you look at some
Okay.
of the Versace stuff, they have like commercials in train stations in New York. So it's like going more more street urban luxury.
Right.
So we're just kind of like adapting to that, but also it's really been something that we've been because we redeveloped our store 2 years ago. We have like a street art luxury type feel. We have a concrete floor. We have
I
a
love the
chandelier.
graffiti and the
Right, and
wall
graffiti.
mural. I love it. I love it. If you
So-
have not been, please just walk
Definitely.
past the store.
Stop
You'll be
by.
inspired.
We have a lot of new products, a lot of things that we have in store for Black Friday and Thanksgiving.
Ooh, Black Friday.
Okay.
So you're gonna have a sale?
No, we'll have all new products. Probably won't be on sale. We're actually like redeveloping our price structure, so it probably won't be on sale. 'Cause we'll
Okay.
have like limited quality, things will be numbered and things of that sort. So it'll be like a great deal. some of our older products would be on sale, but our new items won't.
Okay.
I love it.
That's
So
fair.
to start a clothing line, I mean, I'm in the fashion game. I've been doing this for forever, but yeah, like how much money do you think that you need to start your own line? Because I know everyone, or there's a lot of young people that are inspired by fashion and want to be a designer. And like, who was your inspiration and how much money do you think that you really need?
To really start with the information that I have and the, I guess, relationships and information, you need about, to really start and have a whole line, you need probably about $1,500 to start, to get like at least 5 products made, manufactured, trademark, make a website, develop the logo, everything. About $1,500.
I wish
What
somebody would tell me that.
What I paid, $10,000 to start.
Right.
I had no clue what I was doing. I paid $3,000 for a website, $1,000 for T-shirts. I spent too much money. But now with the new process of like some of my manufacturers, I know how to do sampling, tech packs, design sheets, so you can get a sample made fairly cheap. It's just the shipping you gotta pay for.
Okay.
So I think $15 can get you 5 products, logo, design, website. $1,500 to $2,000.
Nice. Do you have a design background? Because I mean, you speaking of specs and the tech packs and stuff. Like, were you trained in this, or did you learn along the way?
No, somebody named Danielle. I guess I'll just say her name.
Okay. Hey, Danielle.
Hey, Danielle.
Somebody from Danielle from the Owl Wasan brand took me under her wing and taught me all that stuff like 9 or 10 years ago.
Wow. Okay.
And so I learned from the Owl Wasan brand.
I love it. I love
Nice.
it.
Danielle, right?
So if you're interested in fashion, you do not have to necessarily go to FIT in New York, which is always great. But, people have talent that can, mentor you. So, hey, don't limit your dreams.
limit
Like,
your
he's out
dreams.
here
Nope.
doing it,
Most definitely.
Exactly.
And then you'll have, like, student loans like me. All right. Do you offer any, like, classes or anything for the community?
You know what? I don't right now, but I am putting together something to teach people and actually give them the resource to start a clothing line. There's one thing like going to a seminar, they tell you, oh, you can do this. And, I met with like Damon John this summer from FUBU, and he was, talking about how he started. He spent his wheels for a long time, spent a lot of money, wasted money. And like nobody really tells you, when people tell you what to do, they don't ever necessarily give you like if you're going to tell me I can go overseas and do it, well, give me the manufacturer.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to start a class where I'm going to show people and then actually give them I'm going to give them everything except for the money. I don't got the money to give you, but I'll give you the relationship.
Absolutely.
Show you what to
Yeah.
do with the relationship and everything for like a small nominal price, but
Okay. Cool.
It
Will
won't
be
be-
like a
it won't be
$300 fee.
something like that. I'm thinking under 1,000.
Okay.
Right.
That's
I
Well,
think
but you're
under
definitely
1,000.
going to give them the guidance that they need to.
Yeah, I'm
move
going
to
to give them the
take it to the next
relationship with
step.
the bank,
Okay. Oh, okay.
we going into
Right,
the
finance.
there we go.
manufacturing,
All
show
right.
them, tell them the terms,
Okay.
of what the tech sheets, line sheets, all that stuff is, and then kind of just really give them like the meat and potatoes of
Right.
like what they need, what this does, and why you need it. And then I know a couple of like nonprofit banks that don't look at credit score that will help potential people. And another thing, it really is the business plan.
Right.
That's
right.
actually the first thing they need.
Right. That's the
More-
foundation.
That's the foundation. So business plan, manufacturing, logo, just kind of help them with the whole process. So that's why it might be a little bit more than $300 because
Okay.
you'll need the good business plan to get the loan.
Right.
But mine will
right,
be around
absolutely.
300 though. Right. I'm just trying to
You're not
secure
getting no
my price.
discount.
I want my discount. And I mean, he's really doing it, y'all. I've seen his numbers. I've seen his sales, his invoices to stores. Like, he's one of my inspirations. So, like, definitely oh, wait, hold on. And Ricky comes through with the Love Life swagger sweatshirt. Let's
Hey,
go.
that is
Okay.
really, really nice.
All right.
I love Top Shelf Martini.
Okay, and yes, moving on to Top Shelf Martini
Top
right
shelf
here.
martini. Woo, woo,
Right
woo.
now, we're on a little bit of sangria, just something light, This is the owner of Top Shelf Martini, Ricky Barnett, and she is going to explain what is Top Shelf Martini, because you do come through with the drinks, but you could just be a friend that just like to bring drinks. They don't know
Right.
that this is your business,
Well,
Exactly.
Top Shelf Bartinis is a mobile bartending service. We provide alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages from weddings, birthday parties, baby showers, pop-ups, anything you can name that provide beverages. We custom make our mobile bars. So we're kind of different from the other mobile bartending companies. So for the most part, we really don't like to set up tables. Our specialty is our custom made bars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've seen that. I've worked one, y'all. I'm a little hustler of bartending. I came into this event at Club Hoss, and I'm like, oh wow, this is their bar. She's like, no girl, he just spray painted and painted it and put the knobs on it. I'm like, the glass top. I'm like, oh, this is real. She's serious about this, okay, y'all.
Right.
So your custom made bars, are they mobile as well, or you take that and put it in the car and take it to the venue?
Well, it all depends on the size. We can make where you can fold it up, put it in your car, as big as put it in a U-Haul truck.
Oh.
Okay.
So it all depends on the amount of people that you want to accommodate to the smallest amount.
Nice. Okay. So Ricky, as far as you like first starting out, like did you go to bartending school? Did you take bartending as a trade, or did someone, kind of guide you into bartending? Like, did you learn from someone, or did you actually attend bartending school?
Well, actually, I was exposed to the alcohol industry from a good friend.
Okay.
So I started sampling with Seagram's Gin, Martell, and maybe after a decade, I went to a food truck rally, and
Okay.
I noticed that it wasn't any beverage companies. So from there is when I came up with the vision of a mobile bartending company. So from there till 2016,
Okay.
I did about 5 years of research, and I noticed that it was maybe one mobile beverage company, Bevy. Shout out to Bevy.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Located in Ann Arbor. I
Okay.
said, well, we need something in the city.
Right.
And that's when I created my vision, opening day with Love Life Swagger.
Hey, I love the collaborations. It's all about collaborating.
Yes, so I invested $850. I took
Okay.
a paycheck. He wanted to entertain his consumers, his customers, and we gave out complimentary cocktails for 10 hours. And from there, I was able to make $1,100.
Oh wow.
So not only did we put this together within maybe a week, 5 days, no sleep, from business cards, banners, LLC, text ID, T-shirts, we did it. And from
Nice.
there, it's been nothing but blessings.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Wow.
And she's so professional. Are there any like celebrities or names that we could throw out there? Because I know you do your little thing in Vegas and LA. Do we have to keep those private? Like they
Right.
fly her to be a bartender, y'all.
I've worked with Steven Jackson, retired from the Patriots. I've worked with Al Harrington, Viola. Shout out to Viola. And a host of others.
Nice.
Nice.
Sweets. I love it. I love it. So, we got to get into a little bit of the nitty and gritty, like, haters and lovers. I mean, as an entrepreneur, I always have some haters and I have some lovers, and sometimes my haters are like family members and close friends, and
terrible.
it's like, damn, what happened? You can't buy, you supporting all these other people. You can't buy t-shirt, sweatshirt. I didn't say anything custom, spend $25, $40 with your girl. So yeah, any competition?
Yeah. Who's your competition? Yeah, Ricky.
I'm not going to really consider it competition because I'm my own competition.
All right.
I look at it when the Motor City, Detroit, is room for everybody to be successful, make the coins, and maybe sometimes collaborate. I have reached out to some companies. I'm not going to state any names.
Right.
To try to collab or, get together. And no response. Maybe gotten blocked before, but
Wow.
again,
Unblocker.
we're not going to mention any names. But like I say, I don't have any haters. No competition but myself.
All right.
That's pretty confident.
That's that Gemini right there.
Yeah, most definitely.
Two sides, the
Team
good and
Gemini.
the great.
Hey. Lady Terrell, any competition, any haters? Anybody said, oh, you don't know what you doing, paleo, this?
No one's gonna eat that.
Right. It's nasty.
Right.
No, and I think the reasons is because actually work at a transition center, and I run the cafe. I'm the head culinary chef at the cafe at the school that I'm at. So, far as what is considered regular, people already like my food. So this is just something new that I'm introducing them to. Just a
Okay.
different way of enjoying food.
Okay.
But I don't feel that I have any competition or haters, nothing like that.
Well, that's
It's
good.
a nice
All
little
right,
confident room.
right.
Real estate guru, politician extraordinaire. Any haters?
Do I have any haters
Yeah.
in politics?
That's a no-brainer, right?
Big ups to all my haters.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I don't look at people as competition. A lot of times when people try to treat me as competition, it boggles my mind because I don't think that way. And then I go into the thought process, but if I did, you're not my competition. But I think that it's enough room for everybody to shine.
Absolutely.
Say it again.
So I've helped to develop a lot of leaders. That's what it's really about. It's not even just about you shining. It's about you helping other people to shine. So
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Mr. Love Life Swagger. I'm
Love
sure
Life
you got
Swagger.
some haters somewhere.
I do probably have some haters, and I won't say no names either, but I do have competition for sure. I think like a lot of the Detroit brands, because I am from Detroit and I'm based in the heart of Detroit, so I think I kind of somehow compete with a lot of the bigger brands that have the word Detroit in their name. So it could be just whatever Detroit brand that could be. So that's kind of my competition. But that's why I'm like redeveloping the brand
Okay.
to kind of get rid of my competition
I
because
get it.
there's really no street brands from Detroit making leather jackets or making satin
jacket's
dress
sweet,
shirts.
too.
Huh?
I said I like your jacket
thank
sweet.
you. Thank you.
That is very nice. Red is my favorite color, by the way.
So I wouldn't say I have any haters because actually what I've actually been able to do is I've actually partnered with a lot of the bigger name brands in Detroit, like my homeboy District 81, Ty District 81. That's actually one of the key people that helped me start. Like
I love Ty. He's
8-9
so
years
resourceful.
ago. Yeah, resourceful. I mean, he's still helping me today, but now I can actually help him as well. So we help each other.
I love it.
But he always helped me, and then my homie over at Fame over at 313 on Jefferson, partnered with him a lot. Zayna, which is around the corner from me at Spectacles, she helped me out in the beginning and
Love
still helps me
Zayna.
now. So a lot of my competition, I really do business with, and we're like, even though we're like still competition, we still respect each other and
love
still spend money with each other and
Right.
help each other make money, even though we're still competition.
I love it.
And it's always that camaraderie, but it's still like, at the end of the day, like, we try to help each other. So, like I said, our only competition is some of the Detroit brands that kind of like probably don't want to partner or do anything. But I'm taking myself out of that box.
I love it. I love it. Hey, I love it. I love it. Any other questions? I can get personal real quick. Like love life. We're so busy.
Ooh.
We just went from business to personal.
Hey, but that's the closet conversation.
Closet Conversations comes out.
Ooh, love life. That sounds
Love
good.
life. We're
That
so
does sound
busy.
Because-
Yeah,
Any
we know you guys
booze?
are so busy.
That do
so
sound good.
you know.
Can you tell me about this brand right here that I have on?
Oh.
Let me see if I can
Oh.
selfie this.
Fug love.
Oh.
That says
There we
fuck
go.
love.
Oh wow.
All right.
What's the meaning behind that? Just what it says.
You know what? I had a little small stint in 2016 where I had some bad relationship. I won't
Okay.
say some, a bad relationship, and I kind of like made a line behind it. So I had a shirt that said Valentine.
Okay.
I had a shirt that said, it was an Army fatigue shirt though, so it was like love and war type thing. Then I made the fuck love shirt and a couple other shirts. Like I made a devil head shirt with lipstick. It was called Sheevil, so she devil. It was just like a bad relationship. So
Oh,
I
we want to
kinda
beat
like-
your
it's
butt, whoever she
it's
is.
still
Well, I
like,
mean, it seemed like some pretty good work.
Yeah, I guess
I'm
inspired
definitely
him a
gonna have
little
to
bit.
like
It-
look that up.
I
and-
like
yeah,
it.
it was some
Yeah.
good work. Some good work came out of it. So I
Right.
tried to like take the
Not bad.
bitterness and turn it into like fashion. But yeah, I got my heart broken in 2016.
Oh.
Yeah, I was supposed to get married, this and that. But
Right.
girl in Chicago, so she can't hear me. She don't know me. you remember Chicago. She remembers Chicago.
Yeah, you know, but we grow from those things and we don't regret.
Yeah, I don't regret
And we
it.
use it as a learning experience.
I learned.
That's right. Live with no regrets.
And it's a transition.
It's a
And it only made you stronger.
And I actually had more fun in Chicago the last time I went. Well, not the last time, but one of the last time in 2016 that I went than I had with her. So it was all good. She lived in Chicago. I lived in Detroit. And I was always driving
Doing
back
the
and
long
forth.
distance thing.
distance.
Long distance. But we would see each other like a few times a week. It was crazy.
Okay.
So I was there like three days out of 7.
And you're a Gemini too, right?
Unfortunately.
Yes, a June Gemini.
Hey, we down here,
Oh,
Geminis.
stop,
all
stop,
three
stop,
of
stop,
us
stop,
over
stop.
here.
It's my season.
were you
It's
a Gemini?
Scorpio
Gemini too?
season.
Nope.
Nope.
It's
I'm as Taurus
the
as they
best
come.
season
You're a
of the
Taurus as
year.
they come.
Whoa.
I'm a Scorpio. Scorpio
Scorpio.
season right now.
What
It
about
is.
real estate guru?
Sag.
I'll be politically correct and say I'm
Oh my God. Hey, I used to work with her. You always politically correct.
have to be,
Exactly. Yeah.
Which is?
which is
You're just enjoying
Capricorn.
life.
I'm enjoying
And what
life.
it and what it brings.
Oh yeah, she's a
Capricorn.
Makes sense.
Capricorn.
Makes sense.
Oh.
Those buffalo
Capricorns love money.
Cajun. What was those
Love
buffalo
it.
Cajun wings?
Capricorns love
more than
money.
humans. More than
Yes,
people.
exactly.
That is not true.
What it-
But I do
Well,
love
what were
making
those
money
Cajun wings
and
called?
I
It may be on
What's
the
your
same level.
sign? Cajun wings, buffalo wings. Today
Oh,
you
yes,
posted.
I posted the buffalo wings.
What's your sign?
Pisces.
Pisces are some of the sweetest
cray.
people
We are.
on the planet.
And I need your
must say-
business card too.
Okay, I have some with me. No, I think I
Say
do.
cray cray.
That's what it is.
So any love interest, anybody that's sliding in DMs or
Get your information.
Okay.
sending large contributions to campaigns like we just love Miss Tilly. Like, let me just take a whole bunch of orders. I heard any love interest anywhere.
No, I'm dating my business right now.
All
Hey,
right.
she dating her
That
business.
part.
That part, I love it.
See, that was a good answer.
What about you, Miss Tilly?
Let's be politically.
She said,
Correct.
leave me alone.
They never divulge.
She's dating God.
Secret life is the best life, right?
Well, do you guys have any mentors?
I actually do. First I took a class through Proper Detroit, and one of my mentors, Lawrence Jackson.
Hey,
Okay.
Mr. Jackson.
Then
I like
after
him.
that,
Alright.
I did the pop-up course with Ebony, and she has Church's Garage. Then after that, I went to Retail Boot Camp.
Okay.
And one of my mentors that I still communicate with is Sarah. And currently, I'm working with Micah with SWAT City. So these are all mentors that help me develop my brand.
Nice.
Okay.
And how do you get into like the Prosperous Detroit and the Motor City Match, or the Tech Town thing? How do you apply for that? How can you become?
Well,
participant?
basically, it's like a chain reaction. Like I went to one class and I went to another class, and they give the information. It's up to you if you
Want to indulge.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, Techtown, very familiar with. I've got a couple of people that are associated with running it and have businesses there. Techtown's just someplace you show up and become a part of. And like Motor City Match, Hatch Detroit is another great one that's run. That I mean, those you just have to keep an eye out for. Fill out the applications, the business plans, that kind of stuff to dive in and be a part of.
Right. So
Love
it's
that.
basically your own motivation, and they're just there to assist you and to help you. And if you're willing and ready, they are able to help you develop your own vision and your plan.
Yeah, and I think honestly, that's one of the big challenges is a lot of people just don't know
The
what
resources.
programs and processes and that kind of stuff are out there that they can tap into.
Well, I can kind of argue against that. Sometimes we do know, and live in our everyday personal lives, it can become overwhelming, and it's just hard sometimes. So, but it's good to know that it's there.
Right.
The-
And I think it's even come like, I guess, the hunger you have, because there's been times that even this year I took 2 classes.
Okay.
And I also have this is not associated with this, but I have a cleaning franchise that I have also. So it's like I go to work at
Detroit
the school.
entrepreneurs.
I'll go to work at the school, then I go to retail boot camp, and then after that I go clean my building. And I be very, very tired, but it's like this is a hunger that I want. I want this restaurant to open. It's like I want to help other people, so that's my motivation. But it is tiring, but it's like this is what I really want at the end of the day, to help others.
And that's the thing. Not everybody's ambitious, because there are a lot of programs and there's a lot of information. And there's some people, I have mentees. Some people I give information to and they do nothing with. And other people I give information to and they take off with it. So it's really about you, how bad you want it, what you're willing to do for it.
I agree.
Because it's been times that I have been tired or even spending money. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. I'm like, I ain't got to spend this money. I got a job. I got this, It is something I'm like, but everything that I've been going through, I'm looking like this is all in God's divine order. And that's just giving me the energy, to just keep on pushing on. Because I'm like, he hasn't blessed me this far for me just to say forget it. And even the people that helped me along the way, so it's like that just gives me the motivation to keep on pushing on.
Absolutely.
Nice.
And I mean, all of you are my friends and family. And I appreciate even, back in the day when I was living in New York, Tiffany would call. It's like, hey, it's a Greek, who was that? A Greek movie or
It
cast.
was a television station, and the Associated Press contacted me here in Detroit, and they were coming to Detroit. So I ended up being the producer here. I called you in New York because they were coming to New York, and you became the producer there.
Right.
Wow.
They need to know different spots. I took them around. It was cool. And I got paid a nice little check for that,
Nice.
7 hours of my time. And then she's like, hey, MTV. And I'm living in New York, right? MTV is looking for a designer. And I'm just like, okay, send me the information. And I ended up on MTV,
I said, and you're going to win.
And you're going to win.
You're
And I
gonna
did win. So I worked with Diddy. And I mean, it just sometimes you need that push. You need a great support system. And Terrell with the Prosperous Detroit, I'm bartending, I'm mommy, I was substitute teaching, I'm doing Berkeley. And she's like, hey, come in, sit in on this. And hey, she did it. I did it. And she invited me to the next one. I'm like, girl, I'm a little busy right now, but hey, I support you. I'll come to Techtown and cheer you on. So, I mean, again, it's about your support group. And Mr. Bentley always looking out over there with the bottle covers. We did the Berkeley bottle cover in
And
Love
I,
Life
do
Swag.
some
I
more.
introduced the two of
Yeah,
you.
you did. And she did too. So I was double.
Yeah.
We were double
Nice.
introduced.
So it was
So-
meant to be.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
what's
Or
up?
meant not
What's
to be.
that?
No, I'm
So can we get into the personal life?
She's waiting on the personal life.
Well, moving on.
I guess he
Think I told
decided,
mine.
nah. She's loving her business. She's in her seat keeping it warm. Gemini is being Gemini over here making drinks.
What about you?
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ooh.
What about you?
And you.
And you.
Oh my!
Chrissy.
Oh no! No! no.
Yes. Not today.
Entrepreneurs.
I mean, you know, as far as
Booed up.
oh yeah, I'm most definitely booed up.
She booed up, y'all.
Yes. Yes, I'm in love
good
with my
thing.
love. It's nice to be in love. My birthday was just Sunday.
Oh,
Happy
my
birthday.
Did
Yeah.
you see my gulp of wine?
So yeah, so I had a blast. I had a pure blast. Went to see the comedy show, the Lit SF
What is that?
comedy tour with Martin Lawrence.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know that happened already.
Yeah, that was Saturday. So he had a host of comedians. They were very, very funny. Ricky Smiley. What's his name? Delray Davis.
Oh, D-Ray Davis.
D-Ray Davis.
I liked him before he
Yeah.
was like super famous.
Yeah.
We used to talk on the
So-
phone.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Light Eyes.
There she goes. See? Y'all,
Why
y'all
you
act
over
like
there
me.
looking
Y'all
at
really
me?
talking to
Why your
her.
girl standing?
She's the, the single lady right
Oh
here.
God, yes, I'm single.
But yeah, it was nice, and then I went out to eat. A lot of people don't know about it, or a lot of people, I don't know, maybe they just really never known it was in Greektown. It's called Prism. It's a restaurant called Prism inside of Greektown Casino. Yeah, really, really nice, really upscale restaurant, like 5-star dining. They bring out the warm towels to wipe your hands off before you start eating, things like that. There's a waitress, and then there's a kind of like a bus girl that follows her and assists her with each one of her tables and things like that. So it was like really, really classy, really upscale. I had a good time. You eat by candlelight, So we had a
I
couple
need to
of-
get a boo. Can
It's
you
called
take
Prism.
me? Can somebody
Prism?
take me?
Yeah,
Hopefully that's
Prism?
my Christmas.
yeah.
Jessley,
PRISM.
Hopefully.
You will have a boyfriend next week.
And she won't have one.
Gemini
assholes.
and full of
Okay.
fake. Gemini.
I can't keep no
Gemini.
man.
I might be him. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. So that was my weekend. But yeah, shout out to the Scorpios out there. Whoop, whoop.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my real daddy.
It's our
My
season.
father. Oh,
Yes.
he's a Scorpio. Because
My
somebody
dad
be
is
like,
too.
Oh, that's
Yay.
how y'all got here. Oh, yes.
yes, we love
All
the
right,
Scorpios.
well, that's what's up.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm single. How much are we on time? Oh, I think it's about that time almost.
Yeah, let's close the show because we're talking about
You got
I'm
time.
single. I'm working on self. Yeah, working on self. I'm like a hard, I guess, sell at that point. Like,
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, I'm a hard sell. I'm looking for something. What are you doing? Looking at porn?
No. Oh my gosh. But when you get done, I do have a question for them to wrap it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, my love life is a little interesting. I'm dating. I'm single. Oh, you gonna play Mace
Tell me
music?
what you like.
Hey, Mace.
Wow.
Hint, hint.
He doesn't like me anymore. But anyway.
Haters.
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, I'm just waiting on the right person, the person the man that God has for me. So just focusing on myself. Men can sometimes distract you because you're putting majority of your energy in them. Did you eat? You know what I'm saying? Is your kitchen clean? You know what I'm saying? Can we make time for a date, sex, whatever, that, you kind of lose yourself. So being single, being out of a relationship, I'm able to focus more on myself and still have friends and, kick it. But nothing really serious. And I enjoy it. I'm 37. I got time to be married soon.
And have kids. More kids.
Time.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. Well,
Questions?
my question to all 4 of you successful entrepreneurs, what is your ultimate goal? In the type of businesses that you are involved in and the things that you're doing with politics. We can start off with you.
Well, right now I'm in leadership in the district, the 14th congressional district, and other parts of the party.
Right.
And of course, I'm in leadership in the state now. Well, I'll be sworn in January 8th.
Congratulations. Amen. Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
But
Entrepreneurs.
I also, nationally and internationally, I want to be involved in politics.
Okay.
So still trying to figure out how that fits in. But like with my MBA, I studied in Brazil, Italy, China, Hong Kong, Costa Rica. And I'm finishing up my second master's in international relations with a concentration in international development.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
She'll be going
Congratulations.
for a doctorate next week.
Right. Is that the beanie?
Right.
Is that the beanie? Is that the beanie
She
hat?
has 1,000 degrees.
Yes, I want that one.
Yeah.
What about you, Chef?
Can you say this question again?
What's the next level? Where you
What's the
going?
next level?
Oh,
What's your ultimate
My
goal
ultimate
as
goal is to have a
entrepreneur?
restaurant. I would like
right.
to have like meals on the go. I would like to do
Okay.
seminars, do one-on-one nutrition planning, like with my customers, different things like that.
Okay.
That's my ultimate goal, and just to basically create a utopia dining experience for my customers. I want them to come there if they have like autoimmune deficiencies, different things like that, just to feel like they're in the land of all good, like they just can just
Right.
relax. They
Create
don't
an
have to
experience for them.
ask like, what's this cooked in? You know, they just
Okay.
know that it's all good and they can enjoy themselves.
Nice. Okay.
Love it.
Hey.
Goals.
My ultimate goal with Love Life Swagger is to merge markets with like streetwear, luxury, and also technology all in one and kind of like one company. Because like I really think it's a fashion company, but technology is like a big part of how you view fashion. So I'm currently working on ideas to like make tech savvy garments or tech savvy type marketing strategies. That's like really the future with 5G coming out and like
Wearable tech's a bigger thing.
yeah, wearable techs, yes, wearable textile, 5G technology. Like pretty soon, everything we do is going to be like a digital footprint of us, an augmented reality of like different garments. And so it's really like a whole tech thing that I have a goal with too. But right now, tomorrow, I'm actually merging street and luxury and art all in one. The next
Wonderful.
week, I'll be working on the tech.
Okay.
Love it.
Yes,
Great.
that's my goal.
I like the bartender.
And what about you, Miss Ricky?
Just pretty much bringing the bar life to your personal experience. Creativity, knowledge about what you drink, and that's about it.
Sweet.
Sweet and simple.
Love it. Are you working with anyone? Like, I know there's like a, I had to kind of like say it ish, hint to it. It's a new restaurant that we want to give a shout out to. Hopefully we have them on
Lee
soon.
Culture Cafe off Gratiot, Eastern Market area. Drew, hey, thanks. One of my biggest, best clients. Yes, we have the opportunity to be a part of the bar, and thank you.
Love it.
Love it.
What about you, ladies?
Right.
Yes.
What about Berkeley?
Well, this is about closet conversations right now.
So what about Closet Conversations? What's your vision? What's
Closet Conversations.
vision?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, of course, and the ultimate goal would be to get nationally syndicated.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cut me a check.
Let's
Right
help with
there.
that.
Dave, cut us a check.
Yeah, we'll get right on that.
But each week, I mean, we're growing. I think we're becoming more comfortable on the mic. Last week, I don't even know where I was saying I was. It could have been, the top shelf martini drink. But yeah, just becoming more comfortable.
Right.
Having interesting topics, interesting guests. Thank you
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Last
For the most
week,
part, just
yeah.
gaining an audience and
Absolutely, getting our following up.
getting feedback. And
Yes.
On on what they like, what they didn't like, things like that. So it's definitely a wonderful experience for us, and we are definitely glad that you 4 successful entrepreneurs came to see us today.
Well,
Most
thanks for
definitely, we
having us.
appreciate. Yeah, we
Thank you.
appreciate.
And we are wearing
You
Berkeley, of
guys.
course. Let's
Yep,
quickly
we
show.
sure are. Yeah.
Ooh.
That part.
Ooh,
I like that.
Okay.
Can I see this?
Ooh.
Can I get a dress like that or something?
Yeah, like she's not gonna get this back. She's not getting this back, so
that.
I will
That's
be like
Chrissy's.
cashing out on this.
Well, yeah.
Well, so wait, is this a shirt?
This actually,
A
okay, let me
skirt?
quickly
A
say.
shirt?
Right.
It's not. Don't you be over here textile designing and.
Ooh.
Right.
Willing
Right.
and dealing and
What's
stealing.
that one that
Yeah.
was stealing everybody ideas?
I like that.
Yeah, it's so
No, I ain't
nice,
gonna
isn't
steal it.
it?
But
I
It's
have
so
one?
nice.
It
I
actually,
thought
It
that
might
was
be
tied
just
around
like
your
a
waist.
shirt.
I knew
Yeah.
yours was not, but I thought
Yeah.
it tied around your waist.
you can put it on over some pants, or if you're really risky, maybe some booty shorts underneath it.
Wow.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah,
I just have
isn't
it
it
on
like
my
it?
dress.
So wonderful. Like,
I like that.
My
Okay.
sister's like, send one to
Very
me.
nice.
I got
So,
you,
yeah,
Jordan. I
so-
got you, baby.
yeah.
So yeah, just multitasking business and
Right.
yes,
And collaborating things. You know, we
Absolutely.
got our podcast, and then I definitely support her Berkeley brand. Any chance I get to purchase something from her, I'm already a shopaholic, so I'm
know
for it. I'm all
that.
for it. So yeah, so
Well, thank you again. I think this is about our time. We appreciate you taking out the time and coming to talk to us and
Yes, thank you
inspiring
so
our
much.
audience and inspiring the both of us and hopefully everybody at the
most
table.
definitely.
Check me out on the Well Nights on December the 1st from 11 to 8 o'clock.
Awesome. I was just
I'll be
about to
having
say,
paleo
go around and
desserts.
shout yourself out, girl.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Noel night. The Paleo Princess down at Noel night. She will have those cookies.
Ooh.
Those paleo
Making
cookies.
cookies for Santa.
Ooh, for Santa.
Okay.
Where would that be located? No.
It'll be located right on the corner of Warren and Woodward. We'll be in a heated tent,
Okay.
and it'd be 30 vendors inside of that tent.
Okay. Cool beans. Make sure to follow Miss Tiffany Tilley and support her. And inside of the state of, what is it, board of, tell me again.
State Board of Education.
There you go. State Board of Education. You see, I'm not into politics. Okay.
State of the board.
State of the Union address. Yeah, just kidding. I'm learning. So support Miss Tilley, please. Send her out a congratulations as well. Follow you on Instagram.
Instagram, Love Life Swagger. I'm on there every day, all day, and today. So yeah, follow me on Love Life Swagger. All new products, all new website coming. Website will be up in about 5 to 6 days.
Hey.
Nice.
And Top Shelf Bartini, no S. That's Top Shelf Bartini, B as in beautiful, A-R-T as in Tom, I-N-I.
And if you need a visual, I got
Shelf.
Okay, the card is still in here from the other day.
No,
You
I
better
brought
call my
more.
girl. Oh no, that one was still there in the center of the
Oh,
table.
That's good.
So we marketing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
I was
you
about to
again.
pick
Any
this up, but,
closing?
like, I'm about to put it in
Yes,
my
please
purse,
put
but
in
I
your
guess I
purse.
will.
Yes, take it. Collaboration, entrepreneurs.
And of course, definitely don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Closet with a K.
Conversations with a K, with a Z on the end. though.
Closet _
Oh, there you
conversations
go.
with a Z on Instagram. So follow us on Instagram.
And on Facebook too, like our page.
yeah, like our page.
Tuesdays, 9 to 10 p.m. live
Yes.
from podcast. I can't get that out. Podcast Detroit's downtown location inside of the Detroit Shipping Company.
Detroit Shipping Company.
All right. Love y'all. Good night. God bless.
Good night,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thanks for listening.